When we first started this project, we didn't exactly have a specific idea of what we wanted to do yet. We were bouncing ideas all around, and I think at one point we decided we wanted to do something related to music, where we pretty much some kind of interaction involving music. Like you touch something, and a particular sound comes on, some kind of music. But then someone said a word that inspired us to come up with this project in the first place: Launchpad. And then we thought of a design of the Launchpad, and then we thought of interaction that we could use. And then we came up with this idea to use a to pretty much come up with something where we combine practical and lighting and with colors. And we pretty much wanted to do this thing where we have a whole bunch of faces that represent a different emotion, and have someone or anyone interact with it. The closer they got to it, uh, where the light, the color shines up a particular color that represents a particular emotion. Like for example, red could represent anger, blue could represent sadness, yellow happiness, green sick, purple in love, etc. All that stuff. In the end, we decided to take balloons, blow them up, paper mache them, and pretty much make kind of something that looks like live action emoticons, so to speak. Now I won't lie to you, the project itself was very frustrating. It was very difficult at first, and it actually was to the very end. We There was a lot of code that had to be put into effect. The color sets, pretty much all that, Arduino, uh, and pretty much combined it into the LED strips. And also the materials were very expensive. We did actually put a lot of money into it, and there were a lot of complications, like the soldering that we had to do for all the LED strips. We had to do like 9 LED strips in total, and the soldering took a very long time. But honestly, regardless of these complications that we were going through, I honestly say it was somewhat of a success. We ended up getting the lights working uh, to a degree. It wasn't too bad, but it didn't exactly go the way we originally portrayed. But then again, what we think of in our imagination never exactly matches with real life. And as for the sensors used for anyone coming along to interact with it and get the color to light up a certain emotion, it was kind of funny, really. We ended up having to use straws that we painted black to stick out in front and use it as sensors. And honestly, at first we thought it was probably gonna look kind of funny, but honestly, considering we used the black board that turned into a box in order to put the emotions, the emoticon balloon paper mache things on there, it actually blended pretty well. Overall, I'd say we didn't do too bad of a job. We ended up getting the job done. I'd say we did a pretty good looking project. Uh, yeah, that's it. That's all to it then.